Hey guys, my name is Josh DeJordan. I'm the creator of Galaxy Goodbyes here at Starhelm Studios. I just wanted to put out one last Kickstarter update to kind of update you on the state of the comic book. And I think at this point we can finally say, it's finished! Hey! We did it! Okay, it's finished. Technically, a few of you still haven't gotten your comic at this point. There's like maybe 6 or 7 of you. I wasn't able to get a survey from you guys, so I sent you guys an email. I also sent you a message, private message through Kickstarter. So take a look at that if you haven't received yours yet, and try to get a physical address to send the comic to you. And they're not going anywhere. I'll be keeping them safe. Even if 50 years go by, they'll still be here, but hopefully I get to them to you a lot sooner than that. I want everybody to have their copy. So take a look at that and get back to me. And if anybody has any issues with their package or any of the contents, something happened to it or you didn't get it, hopefully that didn't happen at all. And hopefully if it did happen, you're not one of the people that had like a unique artwork or something in there, because that would really stink. I'll just have to redraw it. But if something happened, let me know, and we'll get it worked out. We'll figure something out. So yeah, everybody else should have their rewards at this point. Everyone should have the digital PDF or the access to the link for the high quality file. I hope that I've sent you guys something of value. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's set up something really exciting, and I hope you guys can't wait to see where it goes next. Obviously, it took a little longer than I originally estimated. I think I had said April of 2024, and now it's June of 2024, so not too bad. Only like a couple months longer than we thought it would be, right? No, it took over a year longer than I thought it would take. I think at the bottom of the Kickstarter, I said something like, I've done this before. I made comics before. This will be easy. But I think with those other projects, even though I was working other jobs, they're usually the group of people, and the scope of the story and the amount of pages was nothing like this. I also don't think any of the other comics that I ever did were in full color, and I think my skills have improved, and so it just takes more time to make something that looks better. I think than the line work I probably had on past comics. I was a lot more critical of it this time around. I wanted it to be something really good, something special. So it took more time. Obviously, I had a full-time job at the same time for like 90% of it, and that obviously takes a lot of time away from it. I try to be healthy. I try to get a decent amount of sleep, and then there's just other life stuff that happens in the middle that chips away at whatever little time I have outside of everything else. I think leaving that full-time job to work full-time on this was a step in the right direction. I think it was the only way to truly get this out by now. Otherwise, it would have taken a lot longer. So it was the right move. And I think going forward for the next project, I would definitely I would put at least 6 months on to the next one, just to allow for the extra pages plus packaging and proofs and shipping and add-ons. That all said, I want to thank you guys for being so patient this whole time. Everyone has been so cool, and I can't thank you enough for your support, even if it was $1 or $500 or something crazy. Whether you just got a digital PDF, or some of you went all the way in and got like every possible add-on that you could get, and I don't know what I did to deserve so much kindness. But I hope I gave you guys something that you can enjoy and share with others, or hoard for the future until maybe it becomes valuable to sell. I don't know. But thank you guys again so much. I want to thank the printing partners as well. They're really easy to work with. So thank you to Robinson Anderson in Sacramento. It is cool getting to work here in California and not have to go too far away to get this printed and published. That felt really good. I want to thank everybody who provided some feedback or took the time to look at the proof, look for any issues or typos in the book. Thank you again to them. Thank you for everybody who has kind of prodded me along the way and said, how's the book coming? And asked for updates. Keeps me going. And everybody who said they liked a lot of the updates we put out, all the art and sneak peeks. It's kept me going through everything that's been going on in life, and I'm really thankful to have you guys on board this project. Speaking of the add-ons, they were a big hit. I think I'll probably do all the same ones next time, so if you missed out on some of this stuff, it's going to be available next time. We're going to have the Untethered Souls artwork for you guys, and those are just a few of them. I know I said that something cool is going to happen with them down the line. I don't want to hype it up too much. It's just a little fun thing that I think will be cool for the community. Just a way to kind of remember everybody who's pitched into all of this. There will be more on that later, so just be on the lookout. The unique artworks were a lot of fun to do. It's cool getting to just explore some elements of Star Home Studios, whether it was Galaxy Goodbyes or our old short film, Fire, or even just the Star Homes in themselves. Why did everything turn off? I think that was a lot of fun. A couple of you even got the secret future Star Home stuff. You're probably looking at it right now going, what the heck does this mean? What did he just send me? I promise you, when you see it, if Star Home can get big enough for me to make it a reality, and you finally see it, I hope I hope it blows your mind and you can put it out there and be like, I knew, I was there, I was first. I think that'll be a lot of fun. A lot of you got the unique inside drawing. At first I was really nervous making those because I wasn't quite sure the direction I wanted to take it. Were they all going to have a specific theme? Were they going to be like all over the page, or were they just going to be like a small little drawing? And I kind of try to balance between the two. I try to do it like what I could probably possibly make in like under 20 minutes, like something that if I were to do this for somebody at a convention, how long would it take? Would I tell them maybe take a lap and come back to the booth later and then have it ready for you? I kind of try to keep that in mind. These were all done in one go with Sharpie, I think for the most part. So some of them might feel a little bit rougher than others, but there were no takebacks, and I think that's kind of part of the fun. So I just had to go with whatever it was on the fly. Any mistakes just became happy accidents. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I had a lot of fun making them. I especially liked the little chibi Daru. The first time I did that, I was like, okay, right, I'm probably going to do like 5 more of these because I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so there's that. Obviously, we had the cameos. They're such a big part of the comic. I was really nervous about the idea of trying to work in stories that involved all these different characters, what it would be like to have Daru potentially interact with a lot of human characters, because there aren't a lot of humans on his world, but there are some. But I didn't know, like, what are the chances in the story that like 5 times he continues to interact with humans. But luckily, I think everybody kind of wanted to be an alien, and I think that was fine. It definitely added a lot more. It allowed me to explore other elements of his world, or even just his own inner thoughts or fears. And so that was a lot of fun. And obviously the behind the scenes in the book kind of told you the same things I'm saying right now. But for those of you who haven't read that yet, that's kind of a little bit of a behind the scenes and how much fun I had with all the different add-ons. And of course, we had the different variant covers. We had the city cover that was originally on the first Kickstarter that didn't succeed. This one was hand-drawn on paper, not digital, and a lot of people really, really liked them. I was surprised at how many people ordered this one specifically. I like it too. I think it's kind of gives you a sense of the scope, but it also gives you a sense of kind of this slice of life moment. And I definitely want to have something like this again as a cover possibility on the next one, some other moment in time, maybe in the city or somewhere else. So I'm glad you guys liked it, and we'll definitely have more like this again. We had the Chaos one. This one was digital. I kept it kind of sketchy. I wanted to go like kind of high contrast and make it feel less like a graphic novel piece of art and more like the kind of stuff you might see in an actual comic book with a lot of harsh shadows. But a lot of people really like this one too. I think deep down, like, it was kind of evenly split between all the different covers, and that's good. I feel like that means I made something that everybody liked. It wasn't something where one of them only got like 2 copies purchased, which would tell me I just did a really bad job with the artwork and it wasn't exciting at all. So I hope on the next one I can continue to make some really cool artwork and everybody will want some of them, and some people even got like one of every kind. So thank you again for that. And of course we got the OG cover, but you'll notice, some of you might notice, that it's not quite the same as the original. There's actually a slight difference. I put them side by side. This is the original proof that I got from the printers, and this is the one we ended up going with. And you'll notice on the old one, he's holding some stuff up at his side, and he's got this little thing, gizmo in his hand. And the thing is, like, this is definitely in the story in the first part. You see it, but doesn't play a big part, and I just didn't want to emphasize it too much. It'll come into play. I think the letter was more important. I think that's more central to the plot. So I went ahead and I changed it on this one. I just felt like I kept looking at him on here, and I just felt like it's just kind of a weird pose. He feels like he's like this. He's like T-posing or something. I just didn't like it. It kept bothering me. I had to do something with it. So this one, it feels like he's holding it to his chest. It's important to him, and I think it was the right move, especially when you consider when this Daru up here is looking down at the bracelet. And obviously, those of you who read it know it's kind of important to him. So I think it was a better move. And I think it looks like you guys thought so too. A lot of people got that cover. So, yeah. Then, of course, we had the sticker pack. I wanted to make more stickers, but I wasn't really sure, like, what else I was going to put on there. Like, I didn't know if there was going to be, like, a lot of different fractured or untethered souls, or maybe there'd be alternate poses for Daru or Neja. I wasn't really sure. I want to keep it kind of light on this one and just see kind of how they turned out. But you guys really liked them, it seemed like. Everyone thought they were really cute, and I think they're super cute. And I'll definitely make more. Maybe it'll be a little bit bigger. Maybe there'll be more stickers on the next one. Maybe I'll put the old ones on the next one too, in case those people who didn't get a physical copy can still maybe get these ones. There's supposed to be something fun. And then we had the Bloom ticket bookmarks. Again, people really liked them. I wanted to do something like have an actual physical like stamp and stamp everybody's, and like give everybody like a unique code. Like each person's passenger ticket would have like their name on it or something, or just some sort of different identifier code or something. And then it was just, when I was making these at this point, like it was like taking the time to do that or put the comic out and send it to you guys. I'm like, we need to finish the book. So instead I just went kind of with a one for all sort of bookmark. I think it's fine. Maybe on the next ones we'll still have tickets like this, and maybe we'll have special tickets. As this was for the auxiliary ticket, this is just for random people who wanted to be on board. They're not specific passengers that have a role on the ship. Maybe there will be tickets for people like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll look and see. I don't know if I'll make too many new kinds of add-ons or rewards. It's a lot to keep track of, honestly. But let me know what you guys think. Tell me in the comments if there's something really cool you'd like to see as an add-on on a future campaign. I'll tell you this. I know I mentioned like there's going to be something a little extra. It ended up just being like a little thank you plaque for you guys. But I wanted to do like something. I don't know if I can get a good picture of it, but I made like these. I was going to 3D print these coins. You can't really see. You can kind of see it. You can see the Star Home logo. And it was going to say stuff around the edge. And then the back side was going to have something cool on it, like maybe the Galaxy Goodbyes lettering or something. But it just, I don't think my printer can really handle the sort of detail I'm going for. But I recently got a different printer, and I'm hoping maybe I can get some more detail out of it. If I can, then maybe we'll have some cool little collectible coins on the next one. As in the future, I mean, I would like to make some like prototype parts or even some finished parts for like a board game or something like that. We're not always going to just be comic books. So I'm tinkering with this in the background as a little side project, but I don't want to promise anything yet. It might just be kind of a surprise if it happens or it doesn't. So yeah, given all that, I mean, there's not much else here for this video other than, what's next. I definitely want to hit the ground running. I've already been doing some drawings for things that didn't already exist in part 2. There's been a lot of notes and stuff put in the script for part 2 and part 3. I know where it's going. I hope that I can maybe count on your guys' support to take it there, and maybe we can even bring on some new interest, gather some new fans, and put out something even bigger and better than the last one. So keep an eye out. Probably within the next month or so, I'm going to start posting more updates about part 2 Kickstarter, and definitely appreciate any feedback that you guys have for this one. I think it's easy to say, like, there's no need to tell me it took too long. I know that. But if there's other things that you'd like to see going forward, please let me know in the comments below. You can definitely find us. Certainly check us out. We're on Facebook and Instagram. We post there fairly frequently. You can also visit our website at starhome.net. And there's an option to join our newsletter if you want to get email updates instead. I keep those to a minimum, only if something like big comes out, some huge update, or maybe something new in our shop. So take a look at that if you want to stay notified of things we do next. We'll probably have something cool for early bird backers again, just like we did with the early bird print. A lot of people like those. I want to do something like that again after we finally got it all finished. But that's just the nature of the game. We got to keep going. We got to make them all. I wish that I could just put the next couple out. I'm sure there's some of you who are already ready to read the next one. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get there. We'll get them all finished. It's going to be a weird feeling when it's all said and done. I already feel kind of sad when I think about the fact that we won't be able to spend more time with Daru and Neja and all these characters in this world. But maybe we'll see little inklings of them again in the future. in some form in Star Home Studios. I don't know that I'll make new stories for them. I kind of like when a character reaches their arc, it's kind of done for them, and just let them have their moment, their catharsis. So if it makes sense, if there's a new thing for someone to learn or discover, maybe. But I know some people were interested in like, we'll make the story like 6 issues instead of 3. I don't know if I can squeeze more into like his journey through the city and what he thinks or discovers, the people he interacts with. I don't want it to feel too bloated or like feel like it's just kind of running on too long, like this Kickstarter video. But we'll see. I'm really curious to see where the story goes in the next part, if additional cameos add to his perspective or to the world. And I don't want anybody to feel like if there's no cameos and nobody goes for it on the next Kickstarter, that there will be less story. I will still find a way to include new pieces. It's just nice to have those cameos from you guys, because I think seeing you, talking with you about your character is what helped inspire a lot of these scenes. And so it actually took away a little bit of the legwork for me, because it just immediately came to mind as I talked with you guys, whereas I just kind of have to try to brainstorm it on my own. And it's just more fun getting you guys involved. So I don't want anybody to think there's going to be less of a story just because we didn't get any backers for a certain tier or a certain add-on. It's still going to be probably roughly the same length, and there's still going to be some behind-the-scenes pages at the end. Yeah, so it's still going to be, I'm still going to make it just as cool. I'm going to try to go even further or bigger with it if I can. And I can't wait to share the next part with you guys. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you all so much again for just taking a chance on this, on me, on Star Home, on this book, on Daru. And I hope that you are as excited as I am about the future of Star Home Studios. And I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.